Hey guys, welcome back to WWE 2K23 Universe Mode, Episode 4, as it's our second episode of SmackDown, a couple weeks away from Night of Champions. We're inching closer and closer. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment down below, anything you want. So, in this episode, we are going to play the second SmackDown. We're going to figure out a couple more contenders. We have an announcement for the United States Championship match, so let's stay tuned to that. Match card, though, it's going to be Imperium versus DIY in a tables tag team match. Last week, Ludwig Kaiser faced off against Tommaso Ciampa, and there was some bad blood after that match. So now it's a tag team match between the two, and it'll be a tables tag. Bayley takes on Liv Morgan one-on-one as she has the damage control behind her. Joaquin Wilde, representing LWO, will take on Jimmy Uso, one half of the Usos. Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell team up to face one half of the Damage Control faction, Asuka and Io Sky. And like we said, we would have a United States Championship title match announcement. And here is what GM Nick Aldis is announcing. It's going to be a 6-pack challenge at Night of Champions for the United States Championship. Logan Paul, Carmelo Hayes, LA Knight, Dexter Lumis, Ricochet, and Rey Mysterio will square off in a 6-pack challenge. If you're unfamiliar with what a 6-pack challenge is, it's basically like an elimination chamber minus the chamber. It's just an elimination 6-man match, and the last one standing will be the United States champion, of course. But all 6 will square off in a 6-man tag tonight as LA Knight, Rey Mysterio, and Carmelo Hayes team up against Logan Paul, Ricochet, and Dexter Lumis. Should be an interesting one. Who do you think will come away with the United States Championship in a few weeks' time? In our main event tonight, Sheamus versus Gunther. The winner will join Cody Rhodes in that triple threat match for the Smackdown Championship. If you remember last week, Cody Rhodes took on Kevin Owens, and he booked his ticket to the Night of Champions. PLE, as we'll see the graphic here, he awaits 2 more superstars to finalize the triple threat match. Either Sheamus or Gunther will join in tonight. About to get into the first one. I hope you guys enjoy the show. Alright, our first match for tonight, of course, is Imperium versus DIY. Like we talked about briefly in the beginning of the episode. If you missed last week's episode, it was Ludwig Kaiser one-on-one against Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa picked up the win. Ludwig Kaiser tried to attack Ciampa after the match, but Ciampa saw that coming, ducked under the clothesline, and threw Kaiser out of the ring. So Imperium, little embarrassment there, but if they can pick up a win in this tables match, they'll get their revenge. And of course, they'll accompany Gunther to the ring on the main event tonight, as he'll go one-on-one with Sheamus. And the Brawling Brutes won't be behind Sheamus, so Sheamus wants to do this by himself, but Gunther not ashamed to have his companions come to the ring with him. So we'll see that, and we'll talk about that later. But Imperium coming to the ring, Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser. These two will probably be I don't know, you never know, but if I were to guess, these two are probably going to be a mainstay in the tag team division. I think they have a lot of potential. Most likely going to be tag team champs soon in the future. If not at the PLE, eventually they will. I think they're just that talented. But DIY has been showing them up the first week of SmackDown at least. Tommaso Ciampa was a step ahead of Ludwig Kaiser both during the match and after the match. So Imperium's going to need to step that up if they want to take control. No announcement on the SmackDown Tag Team title match just yet, but we still got 2 weeks of SmackDown left after this, so we will find out. Matches settled so far for SmackDown brand are going to be obviously the United States Championship match, which we just talked about. It's going to be a 6-pack challenge involving the superstars we'll see a little bit later after this match, as DIY is coming to the ring now. So the United States Championship match is settled. The SmackDown Championship match is 1/3 of the way settled, as Cody Rhodes is definitely going. The winner of tonight's main event will go. So we still got to find out the SmackDown Women's Championship, which we haven't yet, but we got Becky Lynch picking up a big win last week, and we've got Bayley and Liv Morgan going head-to-head in a match that will be simulated after this one. So we'll see who picks up a win in that one. Whoever wins that one, so the winner and Becky Lynch, because she won last week, they'll definitely have a head start, at least in the game, of determining who should go to the number one contenders match. So we got things rolling on. So Women's Championship isn't settled yet. Neither is the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Imperium versus DIY, possibly. Really the only tag team we've seen on here. We're seeing LWO, well, one half of LWO at least. Well, not a half, because there's three of them. There's Keen Wilde, Cruz del Toro, and Rey Mysterio, Latinos worldwide. LWO, with Zelina, of course. And we'll see them square off against half of the Usos. Jimmy's going tonight. Jay will be ringside. That's a one-on-one matchup. Then we got the six-man tag involving all the 6 men in the United States Six-Pack Challenge. And then the main event. So it's coming along well. There'll be 4 matches from SmackDown, 4 matches from Raw. They'll be all title matches, hence the name Night of Champions. 7 of them will be vacated championships, unless we crown another one before then, but I doubt it. But you never know. Could happen. But yes, 4 SmackDown. The 4 SmackDown titles will be, crowned for the first time. And then the other 3 Raw championships will be crowned, and then the one Raw Women's Championship already has a champion, our only champion in this universe mode so far, Bianca Belair. She will defend, and we'll find out who her opponent is in due time. Might be an announcement on that later today, as we'll see when we take our first commercial break. Anyway, let's jump into this match. This match has jumped outside the ring. Giovanni Vinci working on Johnny Gargano. Ludwig Kaiser trying to work on Tommaso Ciampa. Get revenge from last week, as Giovanni Vinci looking to try to help out his friend. But Tommaso Ciampa doing well. 2-on-1 though on the side with Ciampa. There's Gargano coming back in the ring. And finally, we have a table in here. So doing a tables match, no, not your traditional tag team match. Someone is going to go through a table. Let's see who that is. And the thing with this game is the regular tag team matches can take a long time. So when we can splice it up, we definitely can. We definitely will. And I felt a tables match would be a perfect match to do it. Get someone through a table, especially with these teams obviously not liking each other already 1 week in. Already try to have an ambush by Ludwig Kaiser. And it's some bad blood between these two teams, as Giovanni Vinci doing some good work on Johnny Gargano on the outside. Nice brain buster there, right onto the back end of that table. Giovanni Vinci. And there is a table set up in the middle of the ring, though, as Ludwig Kaiser needs to be careful. But Tommaso Ciampa doesn't look like he's going to take advantage. He's going to go for a guillotine instead. So, maybe not the smartest of moves. But Tommaso Ciampa just trying to wear down his opponent. And Kaiser's going to bridge out of that one. So, it was a good match between those two last time, as the table gets knocked down. It was a very good match between those two last week. And you can see they're not done with each other. They're really focusing in on each other, as Vinci and Gargano are focusing in on each other on the other end, and they lock up again in the middle of the ring. And springboards crossbody by Giovanni Vinci. He's been looking good in this one. I think he's got the upper hand on Johnny Gargano so far early in this match, as we got one table set up in the ring, and Ludwig Kaiser up against it. Is Tommaso Ciampa going to capitalize? No. He's fixated on Giovanni Vinci, and that table broke. But the match is not over. The table just broke from a Hurricane Rana by Johnny Gargano, but I think the referee said that because Johnny Gargano was the one that actually broke the table. The table, if you go back, might need to go back and replay that, but if you go back and watch, Johnny Gargano's head on the Hurricane Rana is the thing that actually broke the table, and then Giovanni Vinci went through the air. The table was already broken. And Johnny Gargano basically put himself technically through the table with the Hurricane Rana, so the referee did not ring the bell. Referee is not going to ring the bell because Johnny Gargano broke the table himself. And they're not going to get a loss because that was, I guess, in the middle of a move, so it was a technicality. But this match continues even though the table is broken. So, good job by the referee of seeing that and not giving DIY the win. Very good eye from the referee in this one. even though they're looking from afar. Referee up in the booth for this game as we cut to a commercial break. Next episode of Raw, make sure to tune in. We will have number 1 contenders match for the Raw Women's Championship. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. They were the two that squared off with Bianca Belair in the triple threat, but Bianca came up victorious. They both feel like they have a claim to be number 1 contenders, so they're going to square off one-on-one. Don't miss next episode. All right, we're back to the action, and now we're on the outside again. And now we got Giovanni Vinci on with Tommaso Ciampa this time. So they've switched opponents. Look like they've switched partners. Switched wrestlemates, but Johnny Gargano is going back and forth, and he shoves Ludwig Kaiser's head up against the barricade. And Giovanni Vinci trying to help out his friend, and a counter by Gargano lands on his feet. A nice neck breaker on the outside. As this match needs to get in the ring, though. No tables are set up outside. As now, here we go again. Ludwig Kaiser with Tommaso Ciampa and Vinci with Johnny Gargano. Left to switch. And here we go. We're back in the ring. Table in the middle of the ring, too. This could get interesting. But no, it goes back outside. Gargano doesn't want it to bring it in yet. Roll up from Gargano on the outside. That's not going to do him any good, but it's a nice counter. Was a good try. Tommaso Ciampa just busts open Ludwig Kaiser on the outside as well. He really has Ludwig Kaiser's number, doesn't he? Seems like he's always been one step ahead of Ludwig Kaiser. And here we go. We got in the middle of the ring and with the table, and Gargano's going for something. Is he finally going to pull off a move? Looks like he's going for a Hurricane Rana. He puts Giovanni Vinci through the table. This time his head didn't break the table. It was all Giovanni Vinci in that one. And DIY pick up a win. Another big win for DIY. Ciampa won a singles match last week, and now DIY beats Imperium in a tag team match. They just have Imperium's number. Wow, what a win from DIY. Anyway, let's see the rest of our matches. Bayley picks up a win against Liv Morgan. It's Jimmy Uso picking up the win against Joaquin Wilde. Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell pick up a win against Asuka and Io Sky. Maybe a little shocking victory there. Good to see the good guys win one. And here we go into the 6-man tag team match. All right, 6-man tag team match time. Let's come into the ring first. LA Knight. Interesting piece. Be cool to see any of these guys really with the United States Championship around their waist. As you see their entrances. Not going to show all of it here as it's 6 men. So be here all day if I showed their whole entrance. But you can really see any of them with the United States Championship. Rey Mysterio, of course, representing the LWO. Santos Escobar will not be in the LWO in this save. He's on Raw anyway, so he's on his own there. He's in the Intercontinental Championship tournament. He's in the semifinals, so stay tuned for that on Raw as well. Semifinals in the Intercontinental Championship tournament. Winner of those matches get in to the final, which will obviously be for the Intercontinental Championship at Night of Champions. Carmelo Hayes, young high-flying star, electrifying star. He had a match last week against Ricochet. He ended up losing in that one, but those two are going to get a chance to square off in the ring again. Seems like they don't like each other as they're on opposite teams here. And you know Carmelo Hayes wants to rebound from that loss against Ricochet. So that team of LA Knight, Rey Mysterio, and Carmelo Hayes, they're going to verse Logan Paul and company here. As before I get into the rest of the team, LA Knight, Rey Mysterio, and Carmelo Hayes, those are the three, as you would say, face guys in this one. And definitely the heel team of Logan Paul, Ricochet, and Dexter Lumis squaring off. But I don't think any of the three heel guys like each other anyway. But we'll see. You never know what kind of alliances will form in this universe mode. As like we said, Ricochet picking up a big win last week against Carmelo Hayes. Maybe he feels like Carmelo Hayes shouldn't be in this match if he beat him. And they both shouldn't get the same equal opportunity for the United States Championship after Ricochet beat Carmelo Hayes one-on-one. You never know what's going through Ricochet's head. And Dexter Lumis, he's making his SmackDown debut. Dexter Lumis in this universe mode. Obviously, it's a lot of these guys' first match on video, as it's only the second week. Can't get everyone in a week. Got 5 matches, or what is it, 6 matches a week. So do the best we can. As Logan Paul and LA Knight square off to start this match. A nice DDT from Logan Paul Logan Paul and LA Knight. Wouldn't that be a team, huh? I feel like they'd be better off as rivals. And a quick tag. Oh, no, he tries to go to hit Carmelo Hayes, but Hayes counters and does a springboard elbow in the ring. So, good looking out from Carmelo Hayes right there. That was Logan Paul already trying to get to someone else in this matchup because they're all going to be enemies in a couple weeks. By the way, speaking of timetables, I'm going to try to get these videos out sooner rather than later. I know I've only been doing them twice a week because I got my other series as well, the MLB. But hey, if anyone's watching at this point, I promise you, I'm going to get these videos out. The sooner I can, the better. Hopefully 3 days a week. So it'll be like 1 week Raw came out twice that week. The next week SmackDown twice. Etc. etc. So I do promise. If anyone's still watching at this point, thank you. Just want you to know I appreciate you. And I'm having a blast making these videos. And let me know what you think of the Universe mode. As Logan Paul working on Carmelo Hayes now. And a quick cover. But this should be an easy kick out. And yes, it is. Count of one. Rey Mysterio came in there just in case. But it's a quick kick out of the count of one. We talked about how long a tag team matches can be when everyone keeps just running in the ring and all that. So, and here is Dexter Lumis right now breaking that up, even though probably didn't need to. But we talked about how long a tag team match can be because of this. A quick tag to Ricochet, and here it is, Ricochet and Carmelo Hayes in the ring. These two don't like each other, and we know that. As Ricochet with what a move from Ricochet. But Carmelo Hayes right back up to his feet, and these two squaring off. So anyway, we talked about how long a tag team match can be. Just imagine what a 6-man tag team match can be. I don't even want to think about it. Springboard moonsault. Wow. What a move from Ricochet. Anyway, I don't even want to think about how long a 6-man tag team will take. We'll see. If it takes too long, we'll cut to commercial. Talk about the next episode of Raw. Speaking of, if you guys missed that commercial, Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, next episode of Raw, #1 contenders match to go against Bianca Belair at Night of Champions. We also, on Raw, we're going to find out who's going to join Roman Reigns and Randy Orton in the Fatal 4-Way for the Raw Championship. So we got 2 men confirmed. We'll have a 3rd one confirmed after that Monday Night Raw. So we'll see. A nice suplex from Ricochet. There, as he's feeling himself. I think he's more seasoned. He's definitely looking like he's a step ahead of Carmelo Hayes as he's taunting all over Carmelo Hayes. He's been staying down for a while. Carmelo Hayes definitely needs to try and make a tag here. Ricochet going into the corner, looking for a double team move with Dexter Lumis. He's going to tag him in. Let's see what they do. All right, nice little move there. Kick to the back, and Lumis trying to work on LA Knight now. So as soon as everyone gets the chance, they're really just punching everyone on the apron and everything. You could tell that it's going to be a good match. And then a 6-pack challenge, which will be interesting because it's elimination. So there will be no one's trying to break up any pinfalls or submissions. And they need the longevity to survive the other 5 superstars. Who do you think's going to be the last man standing? If I had to put my money on someone, I don't know. Maybe Ricochet. Already won last week. He's looking good so far in this match. Nice double shoulder tackle from Carmelo and Rey Mysterio. Nice little teamwork. But Dexter Lumis pops back up. And I like LA Knight, Ricochet, Logan Paul. Any of these guys, really, I could see winning. A nice move there by Rey Mysterio. And he's feeling himself now, too. Maybe the old veteran Rey Mysterio can get a look. And he's just letting Dexter Lumis crawl. Another taunt. It's like 3 taunts in a row. And he's letting him make that hot tag to Logan Paul. And Logan Paul's in there with a nice forearm. Logan Paul working on Rey Mysterio now. And I don't think anyone, even anyone on his team, likes Logan Paul. But he's a good wrestler. You can't take that away from him. He's good in the ring. And he might be the United States champion when it's all said and done. He can do it. He definitely has the ability. Nice kicks there. To Rey Mysterio's going for a pin. Let's see if it does anything. It's a cover. 1. No one's hopping in. No one seems worried. It's a 2 count. But Rey Mysterio kicks out. LA Knight and Carmelo Hayes didn't seem too worried about that. But maybe they ought to have been. Here's Logan Paul. Yes, he has it. Learned that from The Miz, huh? And the cover. 1. No, kick out. There's Carmelo Hayes coming to the rescue. LA Knight, though, stayed on the apron. He didn't really care either way. He didn't care either way, but Carmelo Hayes wanted to break that up. He doesn't want another loss on his record. And a nice move from Rey Mysterio. Busts open Logan Paul. But Rey Mysterio's going to let them make another tag. Rey Mysterio, just all he does is taunt. Going to throw Dexter Lumis in the corner, but he's still working on Logan Paul, even though he's not the legal man. Nice Hurricane Rana. That should get him out of the ring. Dexter Lumis now working on Rey Mysterio. Dexter Lumis looking okay in this match as well. No one's really looked bad, per se. Carmelo Hayes gotten beaten up a little bit. Had to put my money on... I haven't seen LA Knight much this match. He was in there at the beginning, but then made a quick tag. Hasn't come back since, and here's Carmelo Hayes again. And Dexter Lumis is taunting. Everyone just loves to taunt. They forget, I guess, there's 5 other people in the ring. And there's 3 people on the other team that want to beat them up. I don't know. Nice kip up by Dexter Lumis, but he misses the shot on the back. And there's Carmelo Hayes. Nice knee to the face there. So good to see Carmelo Hayes with some momentum. You see him get going. He's been getting beaten up a lot this match. What's he got in store here? Going to the corner, maybe a double team move with LA Knight, and he busts open Dexter Lumis, tags in LA Knight. Let's see what move they can do. Another diving shoulder tackle? Yes, it is. LA Knight, Dexter Lumis, the legal men right now. It'll be good to see some of LA Knight. Barely been in this match. I think he's been in it the least. Dexter Lumis DDT to LA Knight. And who's he tagging in? It's Ricochet. Dexter Lumis busted open. Logan Paul busted open. A couple different guys busted open already in this match. LA Knight, with a nice reversal. And he's working on Ricochet right now. He goes for the cover. Let's see if anyone's going to get in the ring. It's one and a quick kick out. No one even was worried about that. And here's LA Knight. He may be looking for a tag and a double team, and he will with Rey Mysterio this time. That's a nice move here. So LA Knight, Rey Mysterio look like they seem to be on the same page. All these 3, LA Knight, Rey Mysterio, and Carmelo Hayes seem to be on the same page. Just a quick reminder, if you missed it in the beginning, it is going to be a 6-pack challenge at Night of Champions between these 6 competitors. So just in case you missed that in the beginning of the episode, just want to refresh your memory. Anyway, look at this. It is Ricochet and Carmelo Hayes, now the legal man. The 2 that don't seem to like each other whatsoever. And Carmelo Hayes is going to throw Ricochet out of the ring. Ricochet not too happy about that. He kips up. And looks like he's going for... What's he doing? He's going for a chair. Dexter Lumis with the hit on Carmelo Hayes. And what's Ricochet doing? Oh, no! Right over the skull of Carmelo Hayes. And this match is over from disqualification. And again, as Ricochet walks out of here, takes the disqualification for his team because he just does not like Carmelo Hayes. Wow, so his team definitely is not going to be happy about that. Cost them the win. Although it's not really important, obviously. I think that's why Ricochet did it. But it cost his team the win, and he gets a few cheap shots in on Carmelo Hayes. So Ricochet, wow, looking like a very big heel in this one to start the Universe mode series off. So Ricochet and Carmelo Hayes, we definitely got a rivalry brewing, but those 2 won't get any chance one-on-one at the pay-per-view. They're gonna both be in the 6-pack challenge. That should be interesting. Anyway, we're into our main event now. Gunther coming to the ring as he'll take on Sheamus. Interesting you didn't see the Brawling Brutes come with Sheamus. Don't know if something's going on or if maybe he just wanted to do that himself. Do this match himself, qualify himself, but Gunther doesn't care. He's going to bring his friends to the ring, and hopefully it can give him the advantage in this one. I'm really surprised Sheamus didn't bring the Brawling Brutes out. We'll see. They had a match last week. They won against Ivar and Eric, too, so Brawling Brutes off to a good start, but they're not coming out with Sheamus. Very interesting. Very interesting. Sheamus didn't go with their tag team match, I guess, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, Gunther right away with a nice suplex. I think you'd have to say he's the favorite in this one, but you cannot count out Sheamus. Sheamus is always good. Multiple-time world champion, veteran. I mean, he still's got that massive power. Looks good, looks young, so we'll see. But Gunther, I don't know. He might be in a league of his own. Chop to the back, kick to the face, kick to the chest, and already a quick cover. 1, 2, already a 2 count. Sheamus kicks out. So this match just started, and we're already at a 2 count. from Gunther. So this might be a long one. Nice clothesline on the outside. And this match goes on to the outside. Gunther working on that arm of Sheamus. All Gunther in this one. Gunther. I think they call him Gunther. I'll call him that. Gunther back. Throws Sheamus back inside. He goes in on his own. For some reason wanted to get in on the whole other end of the ring. But, hey, to each his own. Oh, look at the strength. Look at the strength. Picking up Sheamus like it's nothing and throwing him around. Throwing him around like it's absolutely nothing. And we're taunting here in the corner. And Sheamus doesn't like that. Running knee. The Sheamus. What is going on with the taunts in this one? They always taunt at the worst times. And another running knee to the face in the corner from Sheamus. He throws him in the corner again. Is he going for another one? He is. A third running knee into the face. And Gunther finally counters. But Sheamus right back on the attack with some nice combo punches. And another knee to the face. This time that's just not in the corner. Gunther had all the momentum and ruined it by taunting in the corner forever. So now it's all Sheamus. Backbreaker 1, 2, kick out by Gunther. Ready? 2 count on that too. And oh, what's this? We got distraction from the outside. Giovanni Vinci distracted Sheamus. And that leads Gunther to capitalize, dropping him on the ropes. So Imperium helping out Gunther there. Maybe Sheamus should have brought the Brawling Brutes. But again, a taunt leads to Sheamus comeback. There's not a smart use of taunts from our superstars today. Really, really boggles the mind. Big move by Sheamus. Is he going to go for a cover? And Giovanni Vinci's going to distract the referee. And Sheamus got a bro kick. And he's cut the cover. But Giovanni Vinci's distracting the referee on the side. She took forever to get counted. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Wow. That was like a 5 or a 6 count because of that bro kick. But Imperium coming to the rescue for Gunther. Wow, my goodness. Sheamus would have been going into that triple threat match if it wasn't for the distraction. And Gunther with the taunts again. And what's he looking for now? Let's see. Oh, big boot outside of the ring. As Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci got to be careful not to touch Sheamus. And they are touching him. But they just wanted to throw him back in the ring. So it's not a disqualification. But you got to be careful. You can't hit Sheamus by accident. You'll cost your boy the match. Oh, nice counter by Sheamus. And you know Sheamus wants a piece of these other two guys for costing them the match already. We'll see if Sheamus can come back from this stuff. He already should have won. Both superstars now back in the ring. And a nice boot from Sheamus. And he's getting distracted again by Giovanni Vinci. Sheamus has had enough of it. And here comes Gunther to capitalize. But a quick counter from Sheamus. And Sheamus with a nice move here as well with the submission. Looks like Gunther's foot was on the rope though. But they're going to say no, they're going to let it slide. Gunther's still sucking the submission. But he's finally going to get out of it. So Imperium doing the best they can to make sure their guy is going to the Night of Champions. That's for sure. And here's a cover. 1 and a quick kick out by Sheamus. Yeah, not a big move there. Just dropped him on the ropes. But Gunther maybe just trying to slow down Sheamus right now. He's had all the momentum recently. It was all Gunther to start this one. And after that taunt in the corner, it's been all Sheamus really. He should have won already with the distraction. And just in general, he's been doing good. But finally, Gunther on the comeback as Sheamus needs to roll out of the ring, get his stamina back. And a nice chops and more chops and chop combos from Gunther. I think the next superstar to land a big move, it's probably over. Cover 1 and a quick kick out by Sheamus. I think next superstar to land a big move, it might be it. Here he is. Gunther's lining up for something. What's he got going? Is he going to land it? Yes! The powerbomb connects. The cover, 1, 2, and no, kick out from Sheamus. Thought that was going to be it there. But only a count of 2. Only a count of 2. Maybe Gunther looking for the Boston Crab or something. I think he just needs one more move. He's got a sleeper hold in. Let's see if he can lock it in. Sheamus looks like he's rearing and down. He's getting tired. Oh, he's trying to get out of it. Sheamus is slowed down again. Is he put to sleep? Is he put to sleep? Sheamus might be out. I think Sheamus is out. No, he's going to get out of this. Wow, I thought that was it. That was a long submission move. It looked like Sheamus had passed out. But now he's back on the attack. Now it's all Sheamus again. Nice throwing suplex there. And it's another distraction. Another distraction from Giovanni Vinci. And a clothesline from behind from Gunther. So Imperium really doing all they can to distract Sheamus in this one. And another drop on the ropes from Gunther. This might be his third one of the match. Sheamus rolls outside the ring. Maybe not the smartest move. Kaiser's going to pick him up. Oh, and counters. Counters Gunther's off the top rope attack. And now Sheamus, oof, what a move. And Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci can't do anything. They're right there, but they can't help. They can't help Gunther out without getting disqualified when outside the ring. There's not much they can do but just watch Gunther take this beating right now. Definitely 100% next big move I think is going to win it unless Sheamus does something and they distract the referee. A nice swinging net breaker. Oh, and another distraction. Now this time it's Ludwig Kaiser and a drop kick to the back from Gunther. So Imperium doing the best they can to get Gunther the win here. If he doesn't win this one, it would just be sad. I mean, they have done... You couldn't blame Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser. They've done their part, that's for sure. Nice chops and a combo. Counter by Sheamus. And he kicks out of it. And they're looking for a bro kick. It's a bro kick out of nowhere. Are they going to distract the referee? She's already in her count. 2, 3. It's over. Sheamus has beaten Gunther. Even after all the help from Imperium, he still win. Look at Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci yelling at each other that they couldn't get Gunther that win. But man, that was just embarrassing. Gunther had that match. He taunted too much. Imperium tried to give him the win, but Sheamus, without the Brawling Brutes at his side, picks up a huge win, and he will join Cody Rhodes in the triple threat. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Raw coming up next.